What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to a brand new video. Today, as you read the title, I'm gonna teach you a brand new strategy, a very simple and straightforward strategy, and I hope you guys will make good use of it. But before I jump into the video, make sure you are subscribed and you have the notification bell turned on to not miss out on any future uploads. Feel free to also like and share the video, and if you have any questions, make sure to drop them down below. I'll make sure to check them out, okay? Also, feel free to join my free signal group. You have the link down in the video description. And if you want to learn my strategies or schedule a one-on-one session with me, make sure to DM me privately on Telegram. Link is also down below. And if you want to check out my IG or website, both links will be in the description as well. Alright, so let's get straight into the video. For this strategy, it's pretty straightforward. We're just going to use one time frame. That's what I suggest, the M15. And we're gonna use AUD USD for the video example. Okay, all you need to have for this strategy is these two EMAs, exponential moving averages. You have to go here on indicators, click EMA, click them, add them on your chart, and after that go to the settings. One must be set to 55, length to 55, and the other one to 200. Very simple. After that, you're pretty much set. Okay, so now for the rules, we have to see this. For buys, we have to see the 55 EMA above the 200 EMA and price above the 55 EMA. If price is like this right here, even though the 55 EMA is above the 200 EMA, we do not look for trades. These are consolidations, and we do not want to get caught in this because ultimately our stop loss will get hit. So what we want to see is a clear up or down trend like we have here. We must see the 55 EMA above the 200 EMA and price above the 55 EMA. For sells, we have to see, let me see if I can find an example here. AUD USD was pretty bullish recently, but we have an example here. For sales, we have to see the 55 EMA underneath the 200 EMA and price underneath the 55 EMA. Okay, so now for the buys, for the entry confirmations, what do we need to look for? Well, it is very simple and straightforward. You have to look for a higher high being created, and then you have to look for a touch of the 55 EMA, and then you have to look for a candlestick pattern. Okay, so after that you can enter, place your stop loss underneath the EMA or the candle you entered from, and take profit can be the area of resistance. Okay, and this would give you a very good risk to reward ratio. All right, so let me quickly jump into some examples. So let's start from here. We can see that we created a higher high here. Price didn't test the EMA, but it tested it here, and it threw us a bullish engulfing right here. Let's actually use the bar replay to be more clear. So price came, touched the EMA, but we have no candlestick confirmation yet. No candlestick confirmation yet, and boom, we have one. But there will be times where price will just go through the EMA and not throw you a candlestick pattern. If it does that, then even if it does throw you a candlestick pattern here, do not go for the trade. Okay, price, the candlesticks has to touch the EMA. If the candlesticks touch the EMA and gives you a engulfing pattern or whatever candlestick pattern you look for, then the trade is valid. But if it comes down here and it pierces the EMA and it's far away from it and it throws you a candlestick pattern here, then it's not a valid trade. Okay, so this one right here is, you would have entered after the candle closure, put your buy right there, stop loss underneath the red candle right here, and you would have aimed for this high right here, which would give you a 2.7 risk to reward ratio. Boom, as you can see, take profit was hit. Very beautiful. Now let's see if we have more examples. We have another example right here. So let's use the bar replay again. So price is here. Price is approaching the 55 EMA. It touched it, but now we need to wait for a candlestick confirmation. This is not a candlestick confirmation. This is not either. But then we have a bullish engulfing. So this is more than enough for us to get into a buy. We would place the stop loss underneath this wick, and take profit would be right here, which would give us a nice 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio. And as you can see, price did go into our take profit. Again, another win. So let's see if we have one more, and we do. Price created a higher high here. So let's use the bar replay again. So this strategy pretty much works best in trending markets, okay, when market doesn't consolidate like it does here. Because when it does consolidate like here, you just need to stay out of it, okay? But then once you see a clear direction, as you can see here, the EMAs having space between each other, like you can see here, price being clearly above and creating higher highs and lower lows for bearish examples, then you can consider that it's time for you to look for entries, okay? Here, another good entry, it threw us a doji slash pin bar. So this would be my entry confirmation. I would place my stop loss right underneath the wick, and I would aim for the top, which will give me a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio, which was smashed. Of course, we would have caught a lot more, but as I said, we focus on this. So yeah, like this would have been 3 wins in a row. But you can also get losses with the strategy, okay? So don't think that this is going to be a 100% win rate, because it's not the case. Because look, for example, I mean, here you would not enter, okay? Here you wouldn't have entered. So here, I mean, yes, you would have entered here. This would have been your last entry, and you would have smashed your take profit, because you would have entered right here after this engulfing. It was on the EMA, so it was a valid entry. And then you would have aimed for this top right here, which would have gave you a 1 to 1 risk to reward ratio. So this would have been another win. But let me show you if I can see a losing example, okay? Because as I said, you will also get losses. It's not possible to get a 100% win rate strategy. It never will be. So sorry, let me show you if I can see a possible losing trade. Okay, so look, we have this one right here. I mean, as you can see, price already started being choppy. Okay, so you could have considered to wait, but if you were being aggressive, you would have seen that, okay, price created a higher high here and then came, touched the EMA, you're still waiting for a candlestick pattern, and boom, it threw you a bullish engulfing. So you would have entered here, take profit here, and stop loss below the wick, and for a 1 to 1, but your stop loss would have been smashed. After this, once you see price going underneath the 200 EMA, you just need to wait. You just need to wait for it to get out of this consolidation, and after it has a clear move to the upside or downside like it had here, so this was a very clear move to the upside, then you could have considered that, okay, I need to wait for a touch. It touched here again, but guess what? It moved away and it didn't throw you any candlestick confirmation, so you're waiting, you're not entering. Now it went to the downside, and then yes, here it created a lower low, very clear underneath the 200 EMA. Price is very clear underneath the 55. Here you could have looked for sell entries, but guess what? Price came through your 55 EMA and didn't show you any candlestick confirmation for you to enter a sell. So that's why you wouldn't have entered a sell here. Okay, so it is very simple to understand. You just have to respect these steps in order for you to be profitable. Again, if you see price moving like here, you just don't trade. Okay, if you see clear trends like here, you do look for entries. Okay, but keep in mind you will have losses as well. Let me see if I can find some sell examples. And yes, we have a sell example right here. So very clear trendy market. Okay, moving to the downside, 55 EMA underneath the 200, very good gap between those. Price is well below the 55 EMA, so you can consider looking for entries. And you would have got your entry right here after this pin bar. So you would have entered a sell here, same concept, stop loss above, and take profit at the next zone, which would give you a 2.5 R. TP would have been smashed, and another entry would have been this one after this bearish engulfing. But if it has a negative risk to reward, I would not take it. So stop loss would have been here, and your take profit would have been here. So a 1-to-1, I would have still took it. So this would have been another win. And then look, this would have been a loss. So price came through a bearish engulfing. You would have entered here, stop loss below, take profit here, and as you can see, your take profit would have been hit. But if you use a good risk to reward, this strategy will be profitable, okay? And if you stick to your plan. After that, you see price reversed, you're not looking for trades anymore, and you wait to see a clear switch of the trends, okay? So yeah, guys, this is pretty much it. This is pretty much the strategy. It's a very simple strategy, but trust me, if you use it correctly, you can be profitable with it, okay? So I just wanted to make it very simple for you guys. That's why I choose to only look at the 50-minute time frame. That's why I choose to stick to that, because the simple the strategy is, the better. So you don't have to overcomplicate things. That's why I decided that we should stay only on the M15. And you basically only need these two EMAs, and that's pretty much it for the strategies. After that, you just have to respect the rules. After you see a clear trend, wait for a touch on the 55 EMA, and after you see a clear touch on the 55 EMA and a candlestick pattern in your direction, then you can enter a trade, okay? So it's very simple, and aim for the previous high, okay? So yeah, guys, this was pretty much it for the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave me a like. That will help me a lot. And also, if you have any questions, make sure to drop them down below. I will make sure to reply to every single one of you. I wish you all a great day. As I said, feel free to join my free signal group. Link is in the description. And if you want to schedule a one-on-one session with me or learn my strategies, DM me privately on Telegram. Okay, guys? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to stay tuned, because I will bring you a lot more videos like this one. So yeah, I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.